Today we're working on these RGBs, the lighting trends. You can see, like I got the Flow series. It comes with the remote, the boards, the connections. We're gonna be installing it on this 2018 Mustang GT. So you can see, we got the Vet over here, we got the Z over here, we got the Mamalonas over here. The Jeep, I'll be wrapping probably next week. Trying to create some time for it. We got the other Mamalona back over there. But yeah, this is her, you know. Let's get this bumper off and let's get to it. So in this kit particular, you're probably gonna need some. I bought some gloves because I like to be professional. All this I got at Walmart, or I got these at AutoZone. But I got some silicone automotive for reselling of the headlight housing. I got a cheap Dremel. You know, I needed something to do the job, so this was like 20 bucks. This was like 5, and these two were like 30. You know, I like to do my things good, so I mean, you can also do it like the way you want it, but it's just me personally. And the DRLs. The heat gun I'm gonna be using is the one I'll be using for wrapping. I think this one is the 7. If I'm not mistaken, it's a 750. So what I plan on doing is, for y'all that didn't know, it's gonna be the halos inside, and then the color changing RGBs right here, Flow series. And then what I did on my last one, I deleted this amber. Nobody likes it. So what most people do is they paint it gloss black to match the black finish right here. I might paint this gloss black as well, just to match the whole housing. But yeah. So what I'm doing right now is I'm heating up the plastic and separating from the actual lens. So but you do have to remove these screws right here. There's like 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. But what I'm doing is I'm separating the lens from the plastic piece up here, the rubber sealing, and I'm trying to get all this black sealant that's used, trying to remove it as far back as I can. And just what I do is just do this, get like a plastic pry tool and just like pry it back with this heat gun. It seems to be working. You know, I already done like all this around here, all through here, and I'm still good. I still got from here to there to do. But yeah, so far it's coming along good. Still got to pry a little bit more back, but I'm gonna see if it'll come out. If not, I'm just gonna have to pry it more. So I got one of them already done. You know, it takes time to remove all that, but look, all this comes out. So what I found easier to do was the heat gun does take longer. So I decided to just bake it and do the same process as I did my old ones, where I just I'm using the heat gun to lift these tabs up, kind of like melt it and then lift it up a little bit. That way all I have to do is just pry around it and then try to get this part from here to there as much as I can, and then right here I can just pry it, just a little bit like this. Yeah, let's get to it. So once you get the headlight open, you got to remove these screws that are right here. So there's 1, 2, and then 3, and then there should be a wire that you gotta disconnect that connects to this thing right here. So right now I'm getting ready to remove these stock ones. So you gotta get like a little Dremel, something like this, and then just kind of take all that apart, all this right here. I think it's just these right here. I think these you could leave on. But yeah, let's get to this. Is what I got so far. I didn't ran out, but my thing kind of dried up, and I still had to remove all the little rivets that it had, so it took a while. Then while I was doing that, it dried up, so I had to, this is the only thing I had to see if it'll work. If it's not tight as this one, and I'm just gonna have to go ahead and buy a new one of these JMB. So far this one's pretty tight, it's not coming out at all. Well, I'm gonna wait for this to dry a little bit and see where I'm at.